What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is a TFG Sports Media Report. I'm your sports guy, Kendrick, and I got a good one for you today. NBA legend Jerry West. Ooh, he had some shade he threw at the young fella, now turned NBA analyst, JJ Redick, about some comments he made about his era. But before we get to those details, click like and subscribe to TFG Sports Media right here on YouTube. Flip over to Facebook, click that thumbs up button for Kendrick Sports Hustle page. Well, the Hall of Famer Jerry West, also known as the Logo, was on Sirius XM NBA radio, and he was speaking about numerous things to the host, about Kevin Durant won't be traded and other NBA topics, where the host asked him about some comments JJ Redick made a few weeks ago on First Take concerning Bob Cousy. Redick said that Cousy was playing against plumbers and firemen, and he made that comment in defense of his own former teammate Chris Paul, because Mad Dog Russo, basically said Cousy was a better player than Paul. Well, the host of XM NBA Radio asked Jerry West what was his thoughts on Redick, basically comparing the guys in that era to being plumbers and firemen. And Jerry West had some professional shade he threw at JJ Redick, and it was pretty good. Take a listen.
Obviously, the game is completely different. The athletes are completely different. And I know JJ just a little bit. He's a very smart kid and everything. Look, tell me what his career looked like. What did he do that determined games? He averaged 12 points a game in the league. Somewhere along the way, numbers count. At that point in time, the players aren't what they used to be. JJ certainly wasn't going to guard the elite players. And so you can nitpick anyone. And I'm not, the only reason I'm talking about him is because he was not an elite player, but he was a very good player. But he had a place on the team because of his ability to shoot the ball.
By the way, Jerry West was pretty accurate on his points per game average. He mentioned about Redick. Redick did average 12.8 points over his career. He shot 44% from the field and 41% from the three-point line. And Redick made roughly $116 million over his career. So I agree with Jerry West. I agree with the older players from the different generation. I think these young generation, they don't respect what the guys that came before them, and open the door for them. Now, granted, yes, probably the athletes are a little bit more talented now. I would admit that. But you can't take away from the talented guys from those older eras. I guarantee you a lot of these guys that think they could go at Oscar Robertson, go at Bob Cousy, go at Jerry West, go at Wilt Chamberlain, go at Bill Russell, go at Elgin Baylor, they wouldn't have a chance. So I think this younger generation should respect those that can't come before them a little bit more. And I only see that mainly in basketball. The NBA, you don't hear of the NFL players and the Major League Baseball players really throwing shade at the generations of players before them. It's only the NBA. I wish these young fellas would stop it. Just respect the game. They opened the door for you guys to make a lot more money than they did. And they were some pretty damn good plumbers and firemen back then too, by the way. I'd like to know what you guys think about Redick's comments and Jerry West's response. Leave a comment below, and if you haven't, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other videos as well. This has been a TFG Sports Media Report. I'm your sports guy, Kendrick. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side. I'm out. Peace.